You want to get rid of this box and shit?
Oh!
Everybody's supposed to see who goes first.
Oh wait, hang on.
I got a solid 3.
First things first. Now what you need to do is clap sing in front of the GoPro.
Not too
Do
loud
it
though.
quietly. Quiet.
Because there's kids sleeping here. Damn.
Thank you. That's good enough.
I don't think that was loud enough, but that's okay. We can sync it. Hi, and welcome to the Simonji podcast.
We're sponsored by Hot Hands.
No, we're not. But we're out here.
An unpaid sponsor.
Yeah. Alright, everybody roll to see who goes first. I got 6.
Wow,
Did you already rolled and got a 3?
I got a 3. I'll
Anyway, we're on vacation right now, as you can tell. As you beautiful. And they're playing Aggravation right now, which is a fun game that you should play with all your friends.
It's okay sometimes.
Yeah, it's doing an Aquaman review.
This is terrible.
Let me give a quick plot summary of the movie in case our guests forgot what Aquaman was. Aquaman is a beautiful love story. Jango Fett kidnaps an old woman who then has the hottest man on the face of the planet, Jason Mamoa. Jason must go on a quest and find the man that killed his mother.
Ones and twos.
And also try to impress the redhead girl that dated Johnny Depp. Yes. So, guests, everyone, what are your general thoughts on Aquaman?
It was a good movie. I liked it.
I thought it was decent. It wasn't
I'd rather
bad.
lick my own butthole before watching that movie.
You do that every day. It's just another day. Get these ones out of here.
But can't you go straight to the
You
middle?
can go straight to the middle with a 1.
Can you?
I'm gonna do that actually.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it hard.
Wow. Alright, so your
In
general...
terms of special effects, that movie was really impressive.
It copied that one episode from Star Wars in the Clone Wars.
Which one?
The one with Mephisto and they're underwater in the city and they do a huge battle.
Oh, you
Wow,
mean
that was fast.
you mean Star Wars Episode 1, the
Do you feel aggravated?
So special effects, yeah, were pretty good.
They were so great, dude.
So Noah, Ryan, and myself, we all saw it on the not the curved screen, but the screen where it's on like 3
What's that
sides
called,
of a theater.
It's called Screen X by Regal.
We're not sponsored by Regal. Just for the
We are sponsored by Regal.
No, we're not.
Send us some merch, Regal. Send us some tickets, Regal.
There you go.
We'll review any movie you want. We'll give good reviews just to
Do you want
get
the
money.
merch, not the money?
Send us some
Regal
popcorn
hat,
our way.
So what?
Popcorn.
The dumbest thing.
Oh, they said pop porn. What's pop porn? What was this cricket sound? I know. Silence. You're not funny, Adam. Gosh. I'm just gonna open this up and eat it.
No. Let's bring it back. What were some of our favorite scenes from the movie?
This is going really well.
Pull together, people. So, what were you guys' favorite scenes of Aquaman?
Why'd you roll twice?
Because I got 6.
This is such a disaster.
Answer the question. This is why we should have played a board game.
This is so distracting.
This is so
What did you say? What did you say?
It's my turn.
Dude, the game's not even distracting. I'm just waiting for him to stop.
I said it like
laughing.
5 times. What was your favorite scenes from the movie, or what was your, most hated scene?
The credits. Shut up.
1, 2, 3. My favorite part was
Put yourself together, man.
my favorite part was when Aquaman jumped in the submarine. He's like, permission to come aboard. That was the best part. It wasn't corny and cringy at all.
Absolutely not.
That was so good.
Especially when he did the slow.
Come aboard.
Especially when he did the slow head turn. All right, Noah, what's your favorite scene?
Dude, shut up. My favorite scene was when they were in the submarine and they were coming into the city for the first time, and like it was just amazing. The special effects.
What was your favorite scene?
It really blew my load.
I don't know.
Why are we doing this?
6.
Okay. Apologies to our audio listeners, by the way. You might want to watch this on YouTube. Or don't watch this on YouTube.
What was your favorite part, John?
My favorite scene was probably any scene with Willem Dafoe in it.
Honestly, yes. And Jango Fett.
The guy who
How
played
the hell did Jordy get on this?
Oh my god.
the guy who played as Norman Osborn. That was my favorite.
Don't tell Harry.
Don't tell Harry.
By the way, Harry dies.
Spoiler.
By the way, Jango Fett dies.
Going so hard.
So what was your favorite scene? You said credits.
Honestly, I didn't like the movie.
Get out of here! You couldn't
I was
find one
honestly,
thing you don't like.
I was waiting for the
Ryan,
movie to be.
No, shut the hell up.
I guess that first battle scene between. I guess the first battle scene between Aquaman and what's his face.
Oh yeah.
Ocean Master.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
That was.
Is that really his
That's
name?
his name. His name is Ocean
No, it's
Master.
not.
No, Black Manta.
He wanted to be the.
No, that's that guy.
That scene where they're in the city and he's fighting Black Manta. That was a sick scene.
That was alright.
That was pretty good.
They showed it in the trailer, so I wasn't like.
I did like that because like the entire
Yeah.
scene was like shot like kind of like in one continuous shot type thing.
Yeah, it was so cool.
That was pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
I can't wait to download on my 4K TV.
Yeah.
Alright, Ocean Master's the main bad guy though, not Black Manta.
I think his name's Derek.
Anyway, what was your guys' least favorite scene?
Permission to come aboard.
Permission to
That
come aboard.
was
That was your favorite
It
and
was
your least
so
favorite?
Yeah.
Explosions through the
so
walls.
bad.
No, that I liked that. It was interesting.
There was
Is
four
it my
of
turn?
them.
So this was definitely a big change from like DC movies because like the DC movies before this were kind of dark. Justice League wasn't too bad, but do we think that DC, after seeing the success of Aquaman, is going to start taking things lighthearted, like more family friendly?
What's it? Wonder Woman wasn't. It did really well, but was it dark?
It wasn't dark. That's true. That was
dark.
another one that was more lighthearted.
It was just like a normal superhero film, I thought.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be keeping it like, excuse me, like keeping it like Aquaman and Super Wonder Woman, just because, like when you make a dark
Did Aquaman
film.
do well?
I wasn't talking or anything. That's fine.
I could.
Fight.
No,
I
but I was
could
gonna say.
Go already.
Oh my gosh, this is so unproductive. This is so
yeah,
dumb.
that's why I'm not playing.
Stop being this poor.
Anyway, what were you saying, Ryan, about
I honestly forgot.
Noah?
I have no idea what I was gonna say.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying like when DC makes dark movies like The Watchmen or something like that, you're only catering to a certain audience, whereas when you make it like lighthearted, it's kind of for everybody.
Right.
So it makes more money, basically.
No, yeah, that's a good point.
I finished watching The Watchmen, by the way.
Finished
You still
watching
didn't like
Watchmen.
it?
Oh, I actually liked it a lot.
The writing's
See?
good,
It's a
right?
good-
It's
it's a
slow.
good
It
movie.
is slow. Like
It is-
there needs to be more action.
It is slow, but it's a lot better watching it.
the one part in The Watchmen that was the CGI, that little leopard thing in the back, or like in the end of the movie. Remember? With that one like,
Oh,
the
the- yeah,
billionaire
the little
like
tiger
genius
thing.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really bad.
Yeah,
but
that was not needed in it.
but Mr. Man or Dr. Manhattan looked really good though.
Yeah, he did. I really liked it.
I like this blue penis.
Me too.
Does it show his penis?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
shows
it
it.
does.
It's a
Multiple
rated.
times.
Dude, remember there's boobies in that movie. The
Was
entire yeah. You don't
Okay.
remember?
I
So
remember we were rooting for it.
So
It's your
Aquaman,
turn, Ryan.
here's an estimate from Box Office Mojo. The domestic total, so just in the United States, as of February 15th, 2019, $329,906,102.
Is that good?
That's good.
That's
What
pretty
did it,
good.
like? What were the ratings?
Like, just like general ratings of it?
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes.
Aquaman.
Are you getting aggravated?
I am aggravated.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it 65%, while the audience gave it a 78%.
That's actually not too bad.
I think Rotten Tomatoes.
Wait, what
is
did
kind
Rotten
of-
Tomatoes do?
65.
I think they're kind of unfair when it comes to
I know,
DC
I hate
movies.
Rotten
They
Tomatoes when
really
it
like.
comes
I
to
mean, some of them
ratings.
are kind of right,
Anything
but
about black people is like 90.
oh, instant karma right there. You like that?
Nipple, dude.
All your guys are inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so maybe like Shazam, like that's coming out next.
that
That's
does
gonna
not
be,
look good. I'm
It doesn't look
sorry.
good,
the
but
trailer looks really
but
bad.
like what you said, like they're probably gonna start going the lighthearted direction.
I'm sure they will. Yeah, I like that main actor guy. Like in that,
Zachary Levi.
yeah, in that one show though he was in Chuck. That one's kind of a cheesy show, but I thought he was pretty good in that.
Yeah.
But no, just like the costume design looks so corny. It looked like
It's bad.
It legitimately looked like a
practical.
Halloween
Dude, he's got like a
costume.
mini cape on top of like a long cape.
It's just weird. Like they could have, I don't know, they could have made it more like modern and I don't know. It
Just make it more CGI. I think with this
Yeah.
one they purposely made it all practical.
yeah. I mean, it could be good. I don't know.
Good turnaround.
I'm hoping DC kind of gets its stuff together and
Yeah.
starts making decent films, but
Yeah, so where do we say this ranks on like the DC films? Like, would Aquaman be like the best so far?
are we talking from like
I think
Dark
Justice
Knight,
League,
all those? Or are
No,
we just talking
as
in the
of
recent years?
the DCEU, the cinematic universe?
It's up there with Wonder Woman. I think
I think
I liked Aquaman better than Wonder Woman.
I'd say they're about the same in my opinion. They're both
Okay.
pretty decent movies.
I think Wonder Woman top Justice League, and then even Batman vs Superman I thought was better than Aquaman.
Really?
Oh,
Man
yeah,
of Steel was really good too.
I liked Man of Steel.
Now, Aquaman was my favorite, then Man of Steel.
I did not think.
No, then Wonder Woman, then Man of
I
Steel.
was so bored. I was like,
Justice League.
I was ready to kill myself.
For which one?
Aquaman.
Because you were bored?
Yeah, dude. I was like, this is.
There was so
boring.
much action.
It was just boring action though.
Yeah. I would say Man of Steel is probably my favorite one so far.
Wait, shit. Is Logan awake?
Sounds like
Yeah,
Mason.
Logan's up.
Sounds like
I
Mason.
feel like we're me.
it's
Or
Mason.
Mason, sorry.
That's your baby.
Dude, that might,
Too
you
loud?
think that's us?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, we're pretty.
Because we've
loud.
been talking like this the entire time.
Oh, alright.
You're laughing pretty loud.
That was bad.
You were like for
Is it my
straight
turn?
like 2 minutes. It was just like.
Is it my turn?
Audience, in case you're wondering why we're being so quiet, there is a baby sleeping.
And he is very sick.
We're in a house with like 12 people and they're all asleep and we're
Yeah.
laughing so hard.
And it's 11 o'clock at night. too.
Mainly me.
Mainly right.
By we,
Is it my
we-
turn?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
your
it
turn.
is.
I'd say for me, it's probably Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, Justice League, then Aquaman.
What about out of 1 to 10? What would you guys give it?
Like in terms of like an overall movie.
Overall movie, yeah, 1 to 10.
I would say like 7.5, 8.
Yeah,
I
I would
like
probably
it.
say the same thing.
I gave it like a 7, solid
Yeah.
7.
3.
Wow.
Like, what really bugged you about the
Yeah.
movie?
Okay.
Wait, did you go into the movie like already wanting to hate it, and then just when you
No, I
watched it,
heard.
you just
I
wanted
heard.
to
No, I heard
nitpick
good things.
everything?
No, I heard good things about it. So I was like, okay, let's give you a decent movie, and then I just hated it. The only reason why I liked it though was Black Manta. I liked Black Manta's suit and like the part that he was in. I thought the acting for him was perfect. But besides that, I just thought it was so boring, and then a lot of the acting was just so cheesy. And then the final battle scene like made me laugh so hard when I thought of Star Wars.
Noah, do you want to add anything on why you thought it was a great movie?
The special effects honestly just blew my mind, and then the story was pretty good. Like, it was easy to follow. You knew who the main characters were.
Django Fett.
Go Fett.
He's in the movie.
Spoiler alert, he dies.
No, in episode 2 he
So
does.
does Cedric
Exactly.
Diggory.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory dies.
Jeez. That's our mascot.
That's our mascot.
When we make t-shirts, it's going to be just him.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory.
I feel like the movie was mainly good, yeah, just for the special effects. The story was so, like, you could completely shut your brain off and understand what's going
yeah,
on.
absolutely.
There's no
And spoiler alert.
There's no
it's
thinking in that
Poseidon's
I
movie.
didn't know his
He
turn.
does get Poseidon's
No,
straight, yeah.
you just went, didn't you?
I just went.
Oh, did you?
I don't know.
Damn, I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna me.
I know, I really was.
I don't know, to me, it seemed like Aquaman was more like... It seemed like Aquaman was more... Like, most Marvel movies, like Thor or whatever, it's like, oh, he's gotta go find himself and
Yeah,
prove himself.
there's just
type
still
thing.
like something about it where it's like
Yeah, it was
you watch and you can still tell it's not there's something missing there. I don't know,
It
like
feels all the same.
DC's
It's like
DC, like when you watch DC movies, it's just kind of like there's something I don't know. It's,
It literally
it's hard to
It
describe.
copied Black Panther so hard.
there was a
though.
few times where it did feel like forced comedy with Aquaman.
Okay, you know there's no such thing as original anymore. Right?
That's
like
so
everything
true.
is kind of
That
like
is- yeah.
nitpicked from. You can't say that
That's
like
very true.
oh Star Trek is Star Wars, or Star Wars is Star Trek. It's like you can say every movie copied every movie.
That's
Well, Battlestar
true.
Galactica.
Which is really
That's
sad.
why it infuriates me when people say like, "Oh, this movie copied this one." It's like, no, they did it. And like,
When all the superhero movies are
Think of-
exactly the same, that's kind of annoying.
no, think
Yeah.
about how many like bank robbery movies are, mafia movies. Think about all like you can list like dozens or
Well,
like
sure, but you can shoot it
romantic
differently.
comedies
But
where it's like an ugly average guy marrying like a 10 out of 10 hot chick.
yeah, that's why
She's out of my league.
that's why romantic comedies are dumb
1,
too.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know. I feel like
Me silly.
Dude, Noah's already got 2 in the home. What the
So do I.
I mean,
Where
like
have I been?
take Watchmen for example and compare it to like Marvel movies now, where they all use the same exact template.
See, Watchmen was out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So
Like,
that's
that
why
was
I, like I know I know it's very slow. It's hard to recommend to people because when they
Yeah.
watch it, you're like, "What? This is so boring." But like, I like how it is different. I like how they showed like the story from everyone's perspective, and like the writing was really good. I like how you kind of felt sympathy for Dr. Manhattan, that he just always talks about how he feels absolutely no emotion. Well, he's a sociopath, but he feels nothing towards humans, and like people are like, you know, like his girlfriend and wife or whatever weeping over him, and he just didn't care. Well, you know, just like the way they told it was really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I feel like I like the more original stuff rather than the same template, like reusing.
Yeah, like I don't think DC should be like every movie should be like Watchmen. I think they should.
Oh no!
Make it all kind of
make it their own movie. Don't like try to go for, you know, like trying to think, oh, it's a cinematic universe, it all has to be connected type thing. It should stand as its own movie type thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, like Wonder Woman kind of did that. Like it was a movie that didn't really need to connect to anything because
it was before everything. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
And that movie's bound to do well because she's just drop dead gorgeous. I have such a crush on her.
She's an attractive
Good Lord.
Well, and it's like a woman that's empowered. That's like another thing that's like all the liberals over that.
I mean, I don't. When watching it, I didn't feel like I was watching like a feminist movie.
I know, but just like, the idea of it.
Comparing it to Captain America, though, or Captain Marvel, I should say.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, no, just from the previews.
From the trailer, you can just tell.
Like literally,
I need to see the trailer.
Like literally, the trailer, like it says, like it makes her into a hero or something. Like they're
her is kind of emphasizing the O comes out like hero.
Hero, like it's so.
Are you serious?
Well, Kevin Feige's like.
Just the way you could just tell like when like they're really forcing it down your throat, whereas like Wonder Woman felt more just kind of like
it's a superhero
she's like an empowered woman, but she still has like you can tell she's still vulnerable and she has feelings for that one guy, which is like that's normal, like that's whatever.
Yeah,
and that's like her one
like,
weakness.
Movies like Atomic Blonde, where like Charlize or how do you say her name, Charlize Theron or whatever, she's like beating the shit of like 30 Green Berets effortlessly. She's like, I don't need no man. Like that's where I'm kind of like, all right, I can't buy into that, you know.
There was like one feminist joke throughout the entire Wonder Woman movie.
Which one was it?
It was like when they were talking to the Brits and they're like, oh yeah, we don't want her in here. You remember?
That's sexist.
Briefly, I saw it when it was in theaters the one time, so I don't really remember.
It was like right at the beginning of the movie. It was like it wasn't that big of a scene. Besides that,
and the fact that she did part of the movie pregnant too was pretty crazy.
Yeah, definitely, that was cool.
Yeah, that was insane. That's pretty impressive.
More power to pregnant women out there.
That's.
Everybody, have you tried giving birth before?
I've done it.
And?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. That's all he has to say.
Speaking of hard, we're going to transition to the next topic of thinking of brand new ideas. So, as you guys have probably noticed, Hollywood is out of ideas. So Hollywood is on the verge of taking your money. Noah, how do you feel about that?
They can have it, man. As long as they're entertaining me, I don't give a
But they're doing it the easiest way possible, by rebooting movies.
That's fine.
Which movies?
From classic
movies good, it's fine. Because, like, the special effects... I don't give a special effects back in the day, now they're good, so, like, might as well reboot them, man.
Anyway, so they're rebooting everything from classic old Disney movies to live-action remakes to movie executives just wanting to get every last cent out of Stan Lee's dead corpse.
Too soon,
anyway,
Josh. Too soon.
So, do we think the main idea of this next segment is, like, do we think Hollywood is running out of ideas? Because
definitely, dude. They're
rebooting a bunch of movies such as Lion King, Dumbo, Hellboy, Aladdin, Men in Black, Terminator, etc.
Well, they've done tons before that, too.
Right. Yeah.
To me, even if they redo it and it's well done, I think it's just like, you're still kind of like, changing what we thought of it when it first was released, because it's like a lot of these movies I saw when I was a kid, so it's like I loved them when I was a kid, and when I see them as an adult, when it's like a whole remake and it sucks, it's almost kind of like it ruins the reputation.
Ruined my child.
It does. No, seriously. So
like which movie? Give an example.
I know I'm trying to think of one, but I'm just completely drawing a blank right now.
I mean, Jungle Book was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. But I know.
Well, I don't remember
that. Tarzan, for example.
Tarzan, yes.
That one I didn't care for.
That one was actually.
I thought it was fine.
I like that movie too.
It wasn't amazing by any means, but like, and it wasn't even like the same story as the cartoon.
Yeah.
But it made sense for Tarzan, and I thought it was fine.
Samuel Jackson was in it, so.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
So
I like the concept of.
So Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent, Alice in Wonderland, that was dumb. That whole series.
I didn't even see that one.
Maleficent was Maleficent was kind of dumb. Just because they kind of looked at it from her, like Maleficent's perspective, rather than what's her name? Sleeping Beauty.
Maleficent, yeah, that was good. But it made Maleficent not a bad guy. Like
that was that was the thing I didn't like about it.
I thought it, because I saw it was a long time ago. I saw it, but I thought it was fine.
I don't know. Like, what do you think is the reasoning behind it? Besides, the obvious, like making, additional money.
Maybe
off of
people
it.
were asking for it, like they wanted to know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, dude, what is up with these fours right now?
I mean, yeah, I guess I get their understanding where it's like people haven't seen, when we grew up, we saw these old classic movies, but then
When has that ever worked?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A reboot and Godzilla.
King Kong and Godzilla.
Those are both
The
movies.
people.
No,
okay, so
did you see the original Godzilla? That movie is the definition of
That's
like,
true.
so wait,
That's really bad. What year
So
did
King-
that come out?
like 97. I think.
97. No?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first one came
No,
out.
the first one came out like the 40s. Like the original.
Oh,
like
okay.
the
I was
like,
talking about the
toy
one with
dinosaurs.
the Inspector Gadget was in it.
And the guy from
Ferris
Transformers.
Bueller's
Yeah,
Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that guy.
And the guy from
Inspector Gadget.
We should do a review on that movie.
I haven't seen that movie at all.
Tune in next week.
They should do a reboot of Inspector Gadget.
They probably will. Inspect her gadget.
Oh,
It's a porno.
Okay, Kong, the newest one that came out in 2017.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad?
No,
Like,
It wasn't that.
okay, hold on.
They took Samuel Jackson and made him a
You have to realize that like there's certain movies where like the director, the cast, and everything, they're supposed to make a movie that makes you feel like you're on a roller coaster. It's not supposed to be like, this is a deep intellectual story. You're supposed to just be like, make you feel like you're on a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's not supposed to be this like
No, but
Oscar winner.
Yeah, I
kind of
couldn't
movie.
keep track of it, and
I like the Jack
Peter
Black.
Jackson's King Kong was so much better.
That's the one with Jack
That one
Black,
was
right?
good, yeah.
Yeah, it was Jack
That one was
Black.
great.
And the guy with the big schnauzer, whatever. his name is.
So it sounds like that actually we do kind of like the reboots to an extent. But I mean,
Some are good.
some are good.
King Kong reboot. I like the King Kong movie. I thought it was great.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. But I mean, like, what about Lion King that's coming out, and Dumbo, and Hellboy,
Yeah, I don't know.
Aladdin we talked about, where they
Will
just,
Smith.
like, supersize me with Avatar people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that one looked so bad. And like just like Will Smith's line in the trailer, like when they kind of played it towards the end, where it's supposed to kind of be like the hook that grabs you, like, oh my gosh, that's Will Smith.
Genie. Really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, lamb, none of that ringing a bell.
Let's name that the podcast. Robin Williams is rolling in his grave.
Why?
Because
Wow.
Will Smith is Genie.
Actually, I'm gonna go right here.
Was Robin Williams? Oh my god, he was.
You didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen that movie all the way through.
Anyway, well, that's cool. So Dumbo's coming out.
No.
By the time we probably post this podcast, Dumbo would be the next movie that comes out, which is coming out March 29th. So, and that movie has Michael Keaton in it, actually. The guy from The Founder and Batman.
Founder of Batman?
No, founder of the McDonald's. Didn't you watch that movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Spider-Man,
you mean
the
Vulture?
Other guys.
Yeah, Vulture.
Vulture? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he's a freaking beast.
No, it's you.
So, yeah. Are you guys excited for any of those movies coming out? Like
I-
Lion King, Dumbo, Hellboy,
Dude,
Aladdin?
Honest. Hellboy looks. I don't know. I'm not really excited by any of them.
2019 is the year for movies, besides Avengers Endgame.
Kind of agree with that. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
Avengers Endgame is not going to be good.
Dude,
either.
it better be good or else I'm gonna flip it.
How do we feel about reboots adding a twist? Like, for example, Maleficent, where they made Maleficent kind of a good guy. Like, are we okay with that, or do we not really care?
That's
Just kind
I
of,
honestly haven't seen that movie, but
I
it
haven't
depends
seen
how they do it. I guess.
yeah.
It depends because there's
Well,
some
so-
reboots where like they just pick like or they use like the title and like some like the same characters but they go the wrong way with it. I think the twist is fine there, but when you try to make it almost like a replica of what the original was supposed to be and then just throw a random change, I think that's kind of a cheap shot.
Yeah, because I was going to say,
The
like,
live action versions of the movies are like literally shot for shot the same movie, just live action.
yeah, like Beauty and the Beast would be a good example.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But they made the French guy, they made him gay. Josh Gad.
Josh Gad.
Oh, yeah,
that was
that was
actually great.
another-
Yeah.
He's my turn.
I haven't even seen it yet.
So, like, change
Josh Gad made it funny.
like little changes.
No, Beauty and the Beast was such a bad movie. I was so mad. Gosh.
I needed that 3.
I was just going around, dude.
So are we,
It's my turn.
so are we excited for any of these reboots coming out?
Not really, dude. All the
Yeah,
reboots
honestly,
are-
none of these sound interesting to me.
No.
I never saw the Winnie the
I mean, I'll
Pooh.
probably see all of these. It's
Oh yeah,
just-
actually, I watched with my mom.
Was it
and
good?
Logan. Yeah, the new Winnie the Pooh is actually
I've
pretty
been meaning
good.
to watch
Really?
it. I heard
Yeah, it was
good.
actually like a good, like wholesome.
I don't feel like that was like a
movie.
reboot though. I feel like that was more like a sequel type thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Christopher Robin.
No,
I
it
want to
was.
see that.
No,
It's
I
not
thought it
good.
was like way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it looks like it was gonna be weird, but dude, it's not even your turn.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's in it.
He's another really good actor. He's done
I know,
a
he's
lot
such
of
an
different types of movies.
underappreciated-
Have you seen that movie with Jack Sparrow? He's in it. And he's like
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, and he's like oh god, what's the movie called? But he's like a detective. Have you seen that movie? What's that movie called?
When did it come out?
Not pretty recent, not that long ago.
Is it about the Express
Jeez,
movie?
yeah.
Are you talking about The Crimes of Grindelwald?
No.
Yes.
Go for second. Go for second.
Are we going for second? Oh, cool.
That was your roll.
1, 2.
Johnny Depp movies. Oh yeah, by the way, they're also rebooting Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are they really?
Yeah.
What?
Because
Why
of Johnny.
Why
Just
that?
because some
Because
guy
of Johnny
rapes little
Depp.
kids doesn't
Are
mean...
you serious?
Wait, what's the story of Johnny Depp?
No.
He raped a little
He
kid?
did something bad that
So the redhead chick in Aquaman coming back full circle. We did it, guys. So the redhead chick, Amber Heard.
Son of a...
Johnny Depp was beating, allegedly, Amber Heard, and ever since that happened, it's been kind of shady.
Really?
Yeah. So that's
Wait, I go again.
interesting. Johnny Depp, most recent movie. Most recent movie.
Oh, I got it. What the
Gosh, no.
Started like right in my lap.
Are you thinking of Murder of the Orient Express?
Yeah, that's
No,
what I was
no,
thinking
no.
about.
What about City of Lies?
No.
Fantastic Beasts.
No.
Richard Says Goodbye.
No.
Sherlock Gnomes.
No.
Sherlock, no.
Brothers in Arms. Pirates of the Caribbean
No.
5.
Dude, you're just listing every movie right now.
Alice Through the Looking
No.
Glass. Donald Trump's Art of
No.
the Deal, the movie. What the hell?
Johnny Depp's in that?
I guess. Black Mass. Mordecai.
Yes. That was a good movie. Have you seen that movie?
That movie, I heard, was terrible. Oh yeah, Ewan McGregor is in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in it. It's good.
Oh, interesting.
He's also. Are they still coming out with an Obi-Wan?
Standalone. As of right now, they don't know. Just
Dude.
be.
I hope
Disney
not.
World.
I hope not.
Disney's
They're gonna ruin everything in this
Why?
Star Wars
But
But,
franchise.
Ewan is so
but the thing is,
excited
Ewan McGregor actually is really down to do it.
See, when they do those like Star Wars
To do what?
stories, dude, they're actually
Obi-Wan
really good.
standalone.
Like the Han Solo one, the Rogue One movie.
I
Those are
don't know.
those were good movies, but everybody's like, oh, they're f***ing dumb. And then when the actual like Return of the Jedi comes out, they're like, oh my god, I want. It's like it's such. People are all these liberals.
Wow. Okay, political stand right there.
Anyway,
Green New Deal.
Asiago Cortez.
It's not Asiago.
Say it in your accent.
Alexander Ocasio-Cortez. Cortez.